What if I told you the cost of building cutting-edge AI could be 90% less than what the biggest players are currently spending? Well, that's exactly what the Chinese AI startup DeepSeek is claiming. And the implications are absolutely staggering for the future of the industry, not to mention investors currently betting on the status quo. We're going to dissect what this means by breaking down the key arguments supporting a potential short position on Nvidia. As someone that's been investing for years and has a master's in AI, I think I have a good perspective on this, so let's get to it. First off, let's talk about DeepSeek. The company has come out of nowhere releasing AI models that claim to rival the best from OpenAI. Specifically DeepSeek R1, which rivals OpenAI's O1, and as they said, they did it while spending a lot less money and using far fewer AI chips. DeepSeek claims their R1 model has performance on par with OpenAI's O1, but have achieved it at the cost of only 5.6 million, and that is compared to 7 billion OpenAI has spent in 2024. This has led some to call it the AI Sputnik moment. DeepSeek's R1 model has also seen its mobile app surge to the top of Apple's iPhone download charts. So what are the main arguments that support a short position on Nvidia now that DeepSeek has entered the picture? Well, it boils down to a few areas. Hardware competition. Nvidia has enjoyed a near monopoly in the AI hardware space, but that might be changing fast. Companies like Cerebras and Grok are developing innovative chip architectures that could circumvent Nvidia's interconnect advantages. Cerebras uses a wafer-scale approach, fitting a massive amount of cores onto a single chip, while Grok is using deterministic compute to create extremely fast inference speeds. Major Nvidia customers such as Google, Amazon, Microsoft, and Apple are designing their own custom silicon for AI training and inference, and this is based off the ARM architecture. Amazon is even building data centers with over 400,000 of its own chips for Anthropic. This could reduce their dependence on Nvidia. Software vulnerabilities. Nvidia's CUDA platform, a key advantage, is also being challenged. Independent developers are working on improved drivers for AMD's GPUs, which will make them more competitive. Meta's AMD collaboration open source approach could also help. New software frameworks like MLX, Triton and JAX are currently gaining traction as they allow code to run on different hardware platforms without relying on CUDA. There's also a possibility of using AI to translate CUDA code to other platforms, further reducing Nvidia's software lock-in. Efficiency breakthroughs. This is where DeepSeek really changes things. DeepSeek claims to have achieved comparable AI model performance at a fraction of the cost, about 1/45th the compute cost. This is part due to their approach of mixed precision training, multi-token precision, and a multi-head latent attention system. The R1 model is said to be 90% cheaper and twice as fast as OpenAI's O1 model. The V3 model performs at a similar level to GPT-4, but at 1/5 of the price. The company's breakthroughs suggest the industry may be over-provisioning compute resources, meaning there may be less demand for Nvidia's GPUs than previously expected. The cost of DeepSeek's API is 95% lower than similar models from OpenAI and Anthropic. Change in the scaling law. The focus has shifted to inference time and chain of thought, or COT models. The new scaling laws focuses on inference time compute rather than just training compute. COT models generate intermediate logic tokens, which can increase the compute needed at inference stage, but it can be done using a small amount of GPUs. DeepSeek's R1 model is an example of COT model that has comparable performance to OpenAI's O1 model. High valuation. Nvidia's stock is currently trading at a very high valuation, with a lot of future growth already priced in. Nvidia has a forward sales multiple of 20x and 75% gross margin, making it vulnerable to any shift in GPU orders. Any slowdown in sales growth could lead to a sharp correction in the stock price. So what does this mean for investors? Well, it's complicated. Here's some stuff to keep in mind. Understand that Nvidia faces serious competition. The company has a target on its back, and many competitors are likely to circumvent the advantages that it currently has. Consider the risk to its current valuation. Yesterday, its PE was 58.6. Consider also that China could be lying. It could have well spent more than 6 million and may have got its hands on Nvidia's latest chips before the restrictions that came into place. Training LLMs is generally a money pit, and I think the larger market is in inference, which cloud providers and AMD are likely to benefit off. Note, however, that there's still not a huge amount of adoption of AI apps that have a good market fit, and many of them not even production yet. Keep a close eye on DeepSeek and other AI startups, as well as the progress in custom silicon development and major tech companies. The AI space is evolving rapidly and things are changing very quickly. The key takeaway here is that AI landscape is shifting and Nvidia's dominance isn't guaranteed. DeepSeek's emergence, along with other technological advances, changes the idea that AI development requires massive amount of spending on expensive GPUs. This could mean less demand for Nvidia's hardware and a possible correction in its stock price. So, should you short Nvidia? Well, that depends on your risk tolerance. But it is important to be aware of the risks facing the company and to do your own due diligence. Don't follow the herd blindly. Do your own research. And by the way, I don't own any Nvidia stock. The recent developments certainly give us cause for concern, but it has strengthened my thinking on inference being the profit generator, the economy. And I also have some deep-seated feelings that OpenAI, Elon Musk, will pivot towards AGI. AGI will be less than 1 year away every year. Anyways, let me know what you think. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Until next time, thanks chaps.